I eventually fell asleep, but my sleep was not peaceful. I kept seeing Daniel's mother's face in my dreams. Her words kept playing in my head. My son made a promise to me before he married you. I wanted to know what that promise was, but Daniel had refused to tell me. At exactly 2 o'clock in the morning, I suddenly woke up. The room was completely dark. I turned to look at Daniel. He was not beside me. I sat up slowly. Daniel? There was no answer. I got out of bed and walked toward the bedroom door. Then I heard voices coming from downstairs. One of the voices was Daniel's. The other was his mother's. I quietly walked down the stairs. I stopped when I heard my name. Mother-in-law. Daniel, you promised me. Daniel, please. Mama, not tonight. Mother-in-law. If you really love your wife, you will keep the promise you made to me. My heart began beating faster. What promise were they talking about? I moved closer to the door. Then Daniel said something that made my blood run cold. Daniel, I can't keep hiding this from her forever. There was silence. Then his mother answered, You have no choice. I covered my mouth with my hand. I suddenly heard footsteps coming toward the door. I quickly ran upstairs and got back into bed. A few seconds later, Daniel entered the room. He looked at me. I pretended to be sleeping. He stood beside the bed for a moment. Then he whispered, I'm sorry, my love. I opened my eyes, but before I could ask him what he meant, he turned away, and I knew that something was terribly wrong. The next morning, Daniel behaved as if nothing had happened. He smiled at me. He kissed my forehead. Good morning, my beautiful wife. I smiled back, but my heart was heavy. Good morning. He went to the bathroom. I looked at his phone lying on the table. I remembered what I had heard during the night. You promised me. I wanted to check his phone, but I stopped myself. I didn't want to become a suspicious wife. A few minutes later, Daniel came out. He picked up his phone immediately. Then his mother called from downstairs. Daniel, he answered, Yes, Mama. Come downstairs. I need you. He looked at me. I'll be right back. As soon as he left, I heard his mother say, Don't tell her anything. My heart sank. I knew they were talking about me. Around noon, Daniel left for work. I was alone in the house when someone knocked on the gate. I opened it. A middle-aged woman was standing outside. She looked at me strangely. Are you Daniel's wife? I nodded. Yes. She looked behind her before entering. I need to speak with you. I became nervous. About what? She lowered her voice. About Daniel's family. My heart started beating faster. What about them? She hesitated. Then she said, Your mother-in-law doesn't want you in this house. I was shocked. Why? The woman looked at me. Because of what happened before you came. What happened? Before she could answer,